What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Crew Robert, and I'm here doing a review on the WWE Elite Series 98 Mandy Rose. If you guys don't know, this was a prize I won from a giveaway. And I did 2 videos. If you've seen part 1 and 2, then you can watch this video. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, then I'm sorry you cannot watch this video. Just go away. Just get out of here. What? Anyways, on to the video. So here we have the lovely Mandy Rose right here. First, let's take a look at the box here. You got open window right here. You got Mandy right there. It says her name right there. And it says it's Series 98. And it's True FX lifelike details. On this side right here, you got Mandy Rose, Elite Certified Authentic right there. A product made by Mattel, 8+. On this side, you got another picture of Mandy Rose, WWE. On the bottom, you got nothing. And right here, you got Mandy Rose wearing those beautiful wings, but unfortunately, she cannot fly. It says right here, she's from Yorktown Heights, New York. That is New York, right? And why? Anyways, her height is 5 foot. Her height is 5 feet. Don't know how to pronounce the rest of that. And her finisher is the Bed for Roses. Bed for Roses, huh? I'm okay with a Bed of Roses, as long as they're not the roses that are covered in thorns. After establishing herself as the leader of Toxic Attraction, Mandy Rose focused on the NXT Women's Championship and taking over NXT 2.0. And here are all the other figures available in this line. We got Big E, the Viper Randy Orton, the Demon Finn Balor, Rick Rude, first time in the line, and Farouk. And I love the helmet he's wearing. Almost reminds me of a Decepticon. Anyways, now that the packaging is out of the way, we can get on with Mandy Rose, who looks lovely in her attire. It kinda almost looks like it's based on Tomb Raider, don't you think? This figure looks amazing. The head sculpt looks just like Mandy. And the hair looks lovely, if I do say so myself. And even the fingernails on this figure are painted black. Goodness gracious, they went all out here. Let's take a look at her accessories. The first accessory we'll look at, of course, are the wings. And they go over her arms. Now the wings here, they look pretty nicely detailed. Black and red. Almost reminds me of a phoenix, almost. And her other accessories are... just let me look for them real quick. So her other accessory, besides the wings, are extra hands. These are the hands that are on her when she's packaged, which are like posing hands for her entrance. This one's like in this relaxed pose, and this one's in a different type of pose. Right now, she's wearing some gripping hands, which are for holding a chair, a microphone, or anything else. And also, the outfit is sculpted nicely, unlike most of the other Mattel figures where it's just painted. You can actually see the detail they did. Got some detail on the strings right here. Same on this side. Also on the back, more detail. The shorts don't really have that much details. The silver parts are painted on. But it still looks pretty nice. And on her legs, she's got like the fishnet socks or whatever you call them. And her boots look pretty cool. Black with a little silver right there on that part. And on the bottom, you got little peg holes and those numbers. And there's also other information on the bottom of the boots. So let's switch out her hands to the other hands. Switch out the hands is a little tough, but it's not too hard. When the hands go in, they're a little loose, but just give them a few minutes and they'll tighten up. And now we have the posing hands on her. So let's just get into the articulation real quick. Her head's on a ball joint so it can move all the way around. A little bit of wobbling right here, and they can't really look up and down. Arms are on a hinge so they can move up, down, rotate. Rotation right here. Double jointed elbows. Both hands can hinge up and down and rotate. The top piece here is on a little ball joint so you can move it down that far, move it back up. Do a little bit of pivoting here. You can rotate at the waist. She can do a splits. She can kick forward that far. Kick back this much. Thigh rotation. Double jointed knees. Rotation at the boot. The feet can move down. They can move up. And she has a little bit of an ankle pivot. Oh, she's got a bit more of an ankle pivot than I originally thought. Wow, the ankle pivot on this figure is a bit better than I thought it was. Alright, now let's compare her to some figures in the collection. Okay, here she is next to Survivor Series Becky Lynch, an Elite figure of Naomi, I forgot what line it's from, and here's that Chase variant Elite of Trish Stratus. Becky and Mandy have faced each other once, and we all know the history between Mandy and Naomi. Who could forget that? And I brought Trish Stratus in here is because she kinda wore that gear that was based on some gear Trish Stratus had back in the old days. Here she is next to some women from AEW, Britt Baker, Rio, and Ty Conti. Ty Conti here, the Miss Nightcase after winning the Nightcase briefcase last year. And Rio, who made her debut in RHW, I believe sometime in 2021, or maybe it was 2022. And Britt Baker, who has yet to make her debut in RHW. And here she is next to some fellow NXT women, Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, Tegan Knox, Mia Yim, and Kairi Sane. I consider these women right here the OGs of NXT. Rhea Ripley is a former NXT champion, and so is Kairi Sane and Io Shirai. Almost forgot we have another OG from the NXT, Shayna Baszler, who is also a former NXT Women's Champion. Here she is next to the Legends of Lucha Libre Taya Valkyrie. And a final comparison, here she is next to all my custom women in RHW. The first RHW Women's Champion Laura Lockhart, the second Melissa, Sanya Sachs, and the current Women's Champion, Queen Stella. Forgot to put Eve in here, I'm a dum-dum. Eve, if you're watching this, please forgive me. So Queen Stella's going to be in the Fatal 4-Way against Eve, Sanya, and Rhea Ripley for the championship. Lockhart's got a match against Carmella for her global Women's Global Force Championship, almost said that wrong. And Melissa, she's not going to be in RHW anymore. Anyways, that does it for the comparisons. I think that's going to do it for my review here. So there you have the Elite Series 98 Mandy Rose. If you guys see this figure in stores, totally get it. It's worth it to have in your collection. Until then, this is Crew Robert signing off. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Whoops!